So friends, in this part I'll be showing you about custom modules in Node.js. Previously, the modules which I have already shown you in the previous parts were already built-in modules. But this modules I'll be showing you how to use custom modules. So I've already created a folder modules. Inside there is a file known as current_date.js. As the name suggests, in this module I'll be just showing you the current date and time using this particular module. The previous modules which were there, already built-in modules, the HTTP, the URL, the readline modules, they're all built-in modules. But there must be somewhere some functions, right? So that we can already use the required keyword and the particular functions get listed out. So if you want to use that kind of a thing, we can use custom modules. You can just see module.exports is current date, and this is the app.js. This is the server side. So we'll be importing that particular module, that is current_date.js in app.js, and I'll use the required keyword. So just say I'm using constant today date equals to require, and I'll be using dot modules, the folder name. What we want to export from there, the current date. There is the file name, current date. Now I'll be just getting the month, the year, and the date from here. There's a JavaScript built-in. This is a JavaScript built-in function. You write if you want to get the date, get date function is there, get month is there. So let me copy this. Today date is today's date dot get date. Now I'll be giving a tick, forward tick or forward slash for the representation to be looking much more formatted. So this is the thing. Date dot get month forward slash today dot get full year. It will be show me the full year in four instances like 2020, 2021. So let me run this code. Node app.js, and you can just see today there is 15/1/2021. Okay, now we'll be coming to the next part. This is a simple module. Here, this is a simple custom module. Now we'll be importing a particular function in that particular thing. So let me go here. Let me first actually delete this thing, current date. We don't need this. We can directly export it here, module.exports. Module.exports, when you want to issue a particular function, you have to make use of module.export or any variable. So last name, this dot first name and this dot last name equals to last name. Alright, now there will be a nesting function I'm using. So I'll be using this dot full name. There's a function, this dot full name, and it will be taking the parameters. It's an anonymous function actually, but it will be taking the parameters of that particular function. That is the function first name and the last name. But do remember, guys, if you're making your custom modules, you have to use the keyword that is module.export. Until and unless you don't use that module.export, if you use just require in app.js, Node.js will not be able to find what we are trying to, from where, what do you want to export from that particular file, right? In short, I'll be telling you, if you are using PHP, you'll be using set require, include, require once. So module.exports is something like that, just like require once. So before that, we have to create a person object here, because there is a function with first name and the last name, first person, okay, and it will be taking two arguments, right? The first name and the last name of that person. Person is the first name and the last name of that particular person, and console.log that first name, first person dot, because this is an object, right? First person, it will be using that full name function inside it. As soon as I run this program, you'll able to see Dave Smith has been displayed. So guys, this is the most important part of a custom module.js. This is the basic need. After that, you can later on modify it as your purpose serves. But this is the main part of the custom modules in Node.js.